Hi, we are Ugly. On average, farmers in the United States alone waste over 20 billion pounds of food annually. Fruits and vegetables that are deemed just a little too ripe, small, or oddly shaped never make it into the hands of supermarkets or national food carriers. And even perfect produce may not leave the farm when local, small time farmers don't have a means of accessing nearby clients. Similarly, restaurant owners often face staggeringly high prices for basic ingredients, but in the status quo have little incentive to reach out to suppliers other than national chains. Moreover, restaurant owners don't require cosmetically perfect ingredients when menu items only reflect the end result of their cooking. To bridge this gap between farmers and restaurant owners alike, we set out to create Ugly. We were largely motivated to build Ugly due to experiences in our own community. We have all been to farmers markets, and we have heard many people talk about food wastage. Also, a lot of our favorite local restaurants are struggling with the COVID-19 pandemic, and Ugly helps them get back on their feet with cheaper produce. Ugly is a web app aimed at revolutionizing the way fresh produce is sold by local farmers. It serves as a link between farmers and local restaurant owners to help farmers sell cosmetically imperfect ingredients, or ingredients in high supply, at a reduced price to help avoid excessive food waste.
Ugly solves these problems. First, farmers can view a curated list of nearby restaurants and the ingredients that each restaurant needs. Internally, our code determines the cuisine of a given restaurant and translates that into a list of common ingredients that the restaurant needs along with the likely quantity. Moreover, restaurant owners have the option to upload an image of their menu, and our unique optical character recognition AI algorithm converts this image into a list of menu items, which we then convert into a list of ingredients by calling the Spoonacular API. In addition, through our automated Twilio SMS system, we make it easy and efficient for farmers to reach out and strike deals with local restaurants. Here are the main libraries, tools, and algorithms we use to build Ugly.
Our total addressable market is all farmers in the United States, and given that the value of current food wastage is $162 billion, and we anticipate making a 10% commission, our total addressable market will be $16.2 billion. Since we are focusing especially on small local farmers, however, which is 28 to 31% of our total addressable market, we will have a total serviceable market of around $4.8 billion. We have two main competitors to Ugly, Imperfect Foods and Barn to Door. Imperfect Foods is simply a place for individual consumers to buy cosmetically imperfect produce, which does not solve our mission of connecting farmers to restaurants who would actually use the produce and is also very expensive. Barn to Door connects farmers to chefs, not specifically to restaurants. It is also very expensive and does not provide an effective means of contact between the two parties. We are better than our competitors in all ways. We mainly want to help local farmers make more money off the otherwise wasted produce. For that reason, we are making the initial service free and adding a small $20 yearly fee to receive additional services such as customer support and added search options. Our main source of revenue is from commissions, of which we will be charging 10% per transaction. We predict an annual consumer value based on how much food individual farmers lose, about $325,000 yearly. Assuming that 1/6 of their wasted product can be sold on our site, and we are taking a 10% commission fee, our annual consumer value will be $6.25 thousand. We predict our growth will be greatest in the coming months, especially due to the COVID-19 crisis, where restaurants and farmers are both struggling.
Our initial step in our sales strategy is to reach out to potential customers at local farmers markets, and through this initial impression, we hope to expand the exposure of our application. We also plan on advertising our service at local restaurants to form initial partnerships and increase eco-friendly awareness of the food products we eat. We're looking to advertise to both farmers and restaurants to increase participation. We will do this with targeted advertisements at farmers or agricultural forums and in other agricultural communities. In addition, personally speaking to restaurants and local farmers markets will allow us to gain an initial customer base, and our product will then transfer by word of mouth inside restaurant and farmer communities. Here are Ugly's 5 main goals over the next 2 years.
We are seeking an investment of $6,000 structured as credit over 2 years. This 2-year period will allow us to scale and build partnerships with farms and restaurants. Regarding our budget distribution, we need $1K for building new algorithms such as in-app payment and curated restaurant lists, $200 for server and API hosting, and $1K per marketing per year. Thank you.